Hello everyone, welcome to the general oracle reading for the Capricorn new moon 2019. It's the last new moon of the year, it's the last new moon of the decade, and it's happening in the sign of Capricorn. So it's also happening right on Christmas. It'll be happening on the 25th or the 26th, depending where you are in the world. So I'm really excited to do this reading, and I've decided to bring out the Yuletide Lenormand deck because it is happening on December 25th, December 26th. Okay, so we'll just take a few minutes to shuffle your cards out, give you a few brief announcements. I don't have too much, but a little bit. So, if you watch my channel regularly, or you attend events or connected on Facebook, then you may know that I did the gratitude portal event back in November around Thanksgiving, and I told y'all that it was part one of a two-part event. And the second part was going to resume in 2020. I was trying to make up my mind about whether to do it in late January or in March, and I've decided on March. So part two is planned to occur in March of 2020. I have some changes that I will be making to my my readings, to my Etsy store, to my Facebook, just updates and stuff for the new year, the new decade. And I think, trying to put the second part of that event in right after doing the Yuletide event as well, right in January would just be too much. So I'm spacing it out a bit. We're going to be doing it in March. If you want more information about that, please contact me. It's going to be really focused on abundance and wealth and true wealth, not just like money that comes in. And it will be money and finance related for sure. There'll be money readings, financial readings, career readings, things like that. But we're also going to do like vibrational frequency readings, and there'll be exercises and things a lot more than I usually do in the events. So it's actually more of a workshop or more of a webinar even than an event. Okay, what else do we have? Merry Christmas, Happy Holidays, for sure. Let's see. The energies for this reading can be in play for like a fortnight before the new moon, and a fortnight after the new moon. So just want to make you aware of that. And yeah, changes and stuff to my online business, to Toadstool Mushroom Gazer channel on YouTube, or the Etsy store, or any of that, I'll release later, not within this video. See what we have for general energies for the new moon in Capricorn 2019. Got all the decks shuffled. Capricorn is an earth sign. It's the ruler of the 10th house. It's a serious sign. It's about business. It's about life purpose, self-discipline, discipline, structure, planning, hard work and rewards, accomplishment, recognition. It's an earth sign, and because it's an earth sign, I've chosen to use the Earth Magic deck as well as the Crystal Oracle here. I'm going to use Archangel Raphael's Healing Oracle, the Animal Wisdom Tarot, some really earthy decks. So if you have any questions or anything you'd like Spirit to answer, maybe just bring that into your mind right now, and we'll see if your answers do come up in this reading. So this is a very general reading. This is a reading for all of us, the energies of this new moon in Capricorn, before, after. Also, I have a cold. Getting over a cold, so I apologize. My voice sounds funny or whatever. Okay, so we have the element air and the element earth showing up reversed. 4 color cards. That indicates blockages and imbalances related to those energies. Air has to do with our thinking, our thoughts. It has to do with travel. It has to do with communication. The element of earth has to do with our health, our physical body, our sense of being grounded and feeling like we belong here on this planet, wherever we are on this planet. It has to do with money, finances, resources, and our ability to acquire them, acquire what we need and desire. Okay, so showing up this way, reverse, indicating blockages or imbalances, I feel like a big part of the theme here with this new moon and what's going on is we're going to be taking steps and actions to reharmonize and rebalance where things in our lives are out of balance, and perhaps like collectively in the world and in our societies as well, in relation to these two elements, in relation to travel, in relation to our thinking, in relation to our communication, in relation to resources, money, finance, feeling grounded, all of the things that I mentioned. There's also a message from my guides being highlighted about how these are connected. Okay, they're not so separate. Like, they are very connected. Our thinking affects our physical health. It affects our sense of well-being on the planet and security on the planet. It affects our money and our resources, as does our ability to travel and communicate, our communications and the way we're communicating. Okay, so I think we're also going to see like the interconnectedness, the interplay between these two energies, these two elements. And for color cards, we have bronze, strengthen your body. We have sapphire, regenerate your body. So there's definitely an element of paying attention to your physical body and doing some healing work, some strengthening, putting some love into our health and our physical body's well-being. We have magenta, connect to your deepest inner knowing. And we have white, lighten up. So even though Capricorn is a very serious sign, it's also about success and accomplishment and achievement. And the truth of it is if we are too serious, if we have too much discipline, too much hard work, we become out of balance and we can't really get the same results that we can get if we are imbalanced, if we are making time to rest, to lighten up, to have fun. So, I think that message is very important and certainly here for a reason, to lighten up. It's also like Christmas season, it's the end of the year, and it's a great time to have fun, to relax, to lighten up, to avoid taking things too seriously. And really a lot can be seen and accomplished and noticed when we're in that light-hearted, fun energy. And things can be missed when we're not. So those are our color cards. We'll go back to these in a while. I'm going to get some of the Earth Magic cards on the table. unfoldment, lotus flower. So yeah, there's major transformation going on at this time, and I don't really have to tell you guys that. You know that. It's the end of a year, it's the end of a decade, it's Christmas time. Yeah, rainbow blessings. So I do feel like, we have a lot of blessings coming in. Some of them may be mixed blessings, because the rainbow, it needs the sun and the rain, the two opposing energies, for this beautiful phenomenon of a rainbow to occur and be seen and experienced. Some of these blessings may be rare and fleeting, like a rainbow. Maybe you're getting together with family, people that you don't see that often. Maybe it's about Christmas or Hanukkah or Kwanzaa or whatever you celebrate. And that only happens once a year. So there's this beautiful, rare energy of like colors and different flavors, different like elements all coming together in an energy of beauty and blessings. Okay. So yeah, there may also be some mixed blessings, things leaving your world, exiting with the end of the year. Some of it you might not be prepared to let go of yet, or you might not want to let go of initially. Just mixed blessings in different ways. But there's definitely that promise of something bright, something beautiful, something good coming in to replace it. Okay, so if you lose a job or you have a breakup or something like that, there is a message here from Spirit, whatever it is that you're releasing and letting go of, that there's something great coming in to replace it. And I know that that's hard to hear, and people don't want to hear that sometimes. It can even be a refreshing of the old sometimes, okay? Like if there's a breakup or something, you might get back together with the person later on, okay? Like, I'm not saying you would or you wouldn't, but just there's that type of energy here. We have the lotus flower unfoldment, we have DNA karma, and we have tsunami wake-up call showing up. Alright, so I'm going to get some more cards on the table before we go into those. I mean, the DNA karma thing, in part, I feel like this can be talking about family, talking about where you came from, your lineage, and, that being part of the theme. You're kind of connecting with that, learning more about that, and also where your DNA is going, right? The children. We have the Ace of Fossils, new beginnings, especially on in relation to finances, resources, tangible things. And Ram, Earth Father, so very earthy energy here. This is the 4 of Major Arcana in traditional tarot. Very earthy energy. Alright, I'm going to put a few Yule cards on the table. I don't know how many, maybe 4. Let's see what we have. Polar Bear, Gentleman, Mistletoe, and Father Time. So Father Time is representative of Saturn, Capricorn's ruling planet. Okay. The Gentleman signifies a man, a male energy. It could mean that you're a man. It could be talking about a man of significance in your life. Could be getting together with a man that you don't usually you don't see so often around the holidays or something, or approaching New Year. Could be somebody new in your life. Could definitely be romantic, because we also have mistletoe here, which talks about romance. So I do feel like romance is kind of highlighted and part of the theme for some of you. You could be getting into a relationship or taking a relationship to the next level, whatever that level may be. Let's see, Polar Bear talks of business, career. It's an energy of overwhelm, talks of nutrition and strength. So here we do have that very earthy energy, that very Capricorn energy. And I'm getting the message here that, not everything is surface level. Not everything is like business plans and executing the business plans. There's a behind the scenes preparation that makes you able to go the distance. It makes you able to have the endurance instead of burnout. And it involves taking care of your body. It involves good nutrition. It involves strength training. It involves exercise. It involves rest. It involves all of those things that you need to do to be strong within yourself and your physical body as well. There's a busy sort of energy here. There's the ability to become overwhelmed for sure with the holidays and everything that's going on and this energy, definitely. So there's definitely an element here of balancing things out with that lighten up card, romance on the table, rainbow blessings. It is an energy of like work and career and life purpose and resetting the compass, so to speak, with that approaching the new year. And there is some work to be done, um, but there's a message here from spirit about like, please listen to your connect, make time to connect to your deepest inner knowing, make time to rest, to meditate, to rejuvenate yourself, to have fun, and also, just take care of yourself, lighten up, allow your blessings in, don't be too serious. All right, allow that joy, new gifts and blessings to come in. Allow yourself happiness and rest and play as well. Father Time talks about reaping, harvest, separation, cutoff, and ending. So again, with the rainbow card too, there may be some releasing of the old, releasing of past stuff, cutting ties, things that are no longer serving you, endings, separations, whether that's between people, maybe it's a toxic friend, maybe it's a toxic relationship, maybe it's a toxic environment, maybe it's a toxic job, maybe it's toxic patterns within yourself, what have you. And there is that energy of releasing and getting rid of what's in the way. There's also an energy of reaping harvest, presents under the tree, end of the year bonuses, like seeing how far you've come this year, looking at everything that you have harvested up to this point, and reaping rewards. Okay, so this is definitely Capricornian energy. We have the mistletoe. The mistletoe is symbolic of love, romance, joy, tenderness, and bliss. So whether or not you have romantic connections and pursuits and things going on or not, I do feel like there's the energy of love with us all. And for some people, this is going to manifest in romance. For some, it's more family connections, or even within your own community, like people were feeling like a tribe, we're coming together in humanitarian ways, in the Christmas spirit, bringing love, joy, hope, optimism, tenderness, bliss, enjoyment. There's that Christmas spirit there, or holiday spirit, have you. So that's wonderful to see as well. And then gentlemen, this is a male significator, so it could mean that you are a male, or it's a man that you are close to. It can be a partner, a business partner, a romantic partner, some sort of partner. Okay, so the masculine, the men, the males are kind of being highlighted here for some reason in your reading, your general reading for this new moon. For some, the new moon is a time of setting intentions. And I'm feeling like there's so many things, with it being the last new moon of the year and us approaching a new year, a new decade. There's so many things that you could focus on, or like write about, put intentions into. For your intentions, like, what about men? What about like the men in your life? What kind of relationships do you want to have with them? What kind of romantic relationships do you want? What do you want in a romantic partnership? What are your goals for your romantic partnership, for your love life, for the year, for the month, for whatever? Like, what are your goals right now? What are your intentions moving forward? What about career? What about career and work? And what about your happiness, your physical health, your well-being? What about releasing? What do you want to let go of as we move into this new energy, this new time? So that you're making room for the new. And so you're not bogged down and bothered by this energy of like dust and clutter in your life, whether it's physical, emotional, mental, doesn't matter. What's old and stagnant that you want to release? What do you want to bring in? New. What about family? Dealing with family. What about your own masculine energy? Are you overgiving? Are you undergiving? What's blocking it? There's just so much that can be done with setting intentions right now. Capricorn, too, it has to do with its father time, and it has to do with planning for the future. So new moons have to do with setting intentions and planning for the future, and the sign of Capricorn itself has to do with that. Plus, we're at the end of the year, so it is definitely being highlighted and asking for some attention, I think, from us this time. Okay, so we also have the crystal cards out and the Archangel Raphael Healing Oracle deck. Do a couple crystal cards, at least one, be citrine. So that's gorgeous. I'm happy to see this. This is a beautiful, yummy energy. Orange, the color of the sun, color of prosperity and abundance. It connects into the sacral chakra. Citrine is very much connected to financial prosperity, abundance. I'm going to read out of the booklet for you for it. And then we have Archangel Raphael's Healing Oracle card. We have Stretch, Prayer Works, and Acceptance. Okay, so my nose. Just a little disclaimer with these cards, right? This is not to be a substitute or a replacement for medical advice. This is tarot and oracle. All right, I'm not necessarily recommending that you take the advice of the cards. That needs to be a decision that you make about your health under your own authority and with the assistance of any chosen medical professionals that you require. All right. Oh, we also have the Love Activation decks. It's the 25th of December, 26th of December. I couldn't leave out this deck. Messages from our guides for this new moon, please. Time around this new moon. Okay. Individuality. You leave your unique stamp of love on everything you do. I do feel like Spirit is not only saying you are enough, but Spirit is saying you are irreplaceable. You are one of a kind. You are so invaluable. You are so valuable. You are unique and cannot be replaced. So please bring yourself to the mix. Please bring your authentic self. Please bring your individuality. Please do not be afraid of being who you are and your authentic self and the things that make you different. Because the things that make you different are really important and really valuable. Sometimes, we can get pressured or picked on or whatever to sort of conform and be like other people to make them feel better about themselves or, to avoid causing waves or for whatever reason. Spirit's, like shaking its head. I see like Father Time shaking his head at me, going like, no, don't fall for that. Don't fall for that, no. Because you are you for a reason and nobody else can be you. And the world needs you as you. All right. So we have Prayer Works, Acceptance, and Stretch. we also had strength in your body. So I do feel like it's a really good time to be getting some exercise, stretching your body, strengthening your body. The message on the card says, Dear Archangel Raphael, thank you for staying by my side and motivating me to take excellent care of myself in all ways. So this could be asking you about, it's definitely talking about stretching your body in a physical way, but it could also be talking about stretching yourself in other ways too. Okay? Could be asking you to stretch yourself in relation to communication, like the way that you communicate, developing new thought patterns, releasing old toxic thought patterns, or changing the way you communicate in some way, shape, or form to better serve you and to be kinder to others, to be better received by others, as examples. So I do feel like we're all being asked to stretch ourselves in new ways, but it's good, it's healthy, it's supportive of growth. Okay, we have prayer works, and it says, Dear God and Archangel Raphael, thank you for hearing and answering my prayer of, and then you add the details of your prayer. So there is a message here of, if you don't ask for it, you might not receive it. Okay, it's like the writing Santa Claus thing. You could write Santa Claus. You could ask for what you want in a letter to Santa Claus. But the Archangel Raphael healing oracle cards are saying to you too, you can pray. You can ask God, source, creator, your higher self, goddess, whatever you want to insert in there, whatever resonates for you, your angels, your spirit guides, for help with anything. Ask them for anything that you truly want, that you truly desire. And it works, So this is, an element of like divine spiritual connection, I feel, of between your conscious mind and your higher self, your spiritual self, the divine. It's direct connection, opening a direct channel and telling your higher self, telling spirit, telling God, source, creator. It's communicating, it's talking to it, them. And then we have acceptance, and that says, Dear God and Archangel Raphael, please help me accept that everything is going in the right direction. Alright, so I just want to take a look at these two cards and the crystal card before I let you go. I was going to read out of the booklet for the the Earth Magic cards, and if you want an extended reading, I will do that in an extended reading. But I don't want to make this video too long, so. The key word associated with citrine is abundance. Okay? Its healing insight is true abundance comes from within. If you nurture your desires, you will bring joy to your wise child self. Its soul path is embodying abundance. And it says, for divination, take time out for joyful play. Self-regard heals a damaged child. Abundance is all around you. You attract success and prosperity. Stop worrying, be optimistic, and allow life to happen. Trust your intuition and perception. Consult the wise child within. Your thoughts on the bigger picture are correct. These are possible meanings of the card. If there's family discord, harmony is restored through praise. Okay, so some of those messages may come in handy for you. Where's the one that really stood out for me? I get the message looking at feeling like the energies of all the cards and having this added in about how God, source creator, your angels, your spirit guides, the spirit world is going to take over with some stuff. It's going to take over. It's sort of leading in a way through the holiday season, I feel. And so it's saying, yes, you as a human have tasks and responsibilities and your place and things to do. And like, you handle your stuff, we're going to handle our stuff. We're going to help you out, is kind of what they're saying. So please don't worry and give your energy to stuff that is beyond your control, that is in our arena to take care of. Okay? Instead, just communicate with us. Just let us know. Just send us your prayers, and we'll do what we can. We have to work within divine timing, but we're here to help, and we want to do our part, you know. But don't try to take our work from us by like over worrying and trying to control time, getting impatient, overly. Okay, they're wanting me to insert overly impatient, overly trying to control time, putting a lot of energy and worry and things into stuff that's beyond your control. It's actually, you know, like just ask for help from the spirit world. Ask your angels, your guides, God, source, creator, to help. That's the step that you can take. That is where you're in control. Okay. And some people have been putting in like too much energy, trying too hard, and it's just backfiring and like falling apart as a result. Sort of like, you know when something needs a delicate hand, like if you're decorating a cake or something like that, it needs a delicate hand. And if you put too much force and too much energy into it, it just gets destroyed. It's fragile, so it falls apart. They're using that analogy and showing me that, okay? So they're saying, like, relax, lighten up. Your energy is better spent elsewhere and enjoying what's here and unfolded for you already, and enjoying the process of planning and doing your part. Okay, so I'm going to continue reading. The self-understanding with this stone is, you spend too much time worrying about home, family, and finances. Remember, you are an abundant being who manifests what you need. You are an innocent, wise child who yearns to play. Joyful play creates a wonderful world. Be grateful, for you are blessed. Accept constructive criticism. Become emotionally balanced, letting feelings flow naturally. So the way that they wrote wonderful, they wrote it like full of wonder, wonderful with 2 L's. So I think that's really cute and really kind of beautiful, actually. They're asking you to bring joyful play into the world because it creates a world full of wonder for all of us to enjoy. Alright, so this is a stone of abundance and joy. Citrine helps you to interact creatively with the world, and it promotes inner calm. And was there, yeah, the animal wisdom cards I want to look at. So we have Bison, Ace of Fossils, and we have, I think this is the Emperor in traditional tarot, the Ram, Earth Father energy. Let's see. Yeah, it is. Keynotes associated with this card are authority, order, structure, rule, and control. Its message is, feel the support of Earth. Direct your life with balance and integrity. That's another thing that I really pick up with this reading and the energies around this new moon is the Earth is here for you right now. The Earth is always here for you, of course, but it is a new moon in an Earth sign. The sun will be moving into an earth sign from Sagittarius. It has. By the time we get to the new moon being exact, the sun is also in the earth sign of Capricorn. Personal planets are coming into this earth sign. And the earth is the earth mother, this is earth father. There's masculine and feminine within the earth, even though we most commonly think of the earth as feminine. There is masculine and feminine balance within the earth. And the earth is our support on the planet, right? Gravity keeps us pulled down to the earth. It's our support. It's very much here for us to connect with, to nurture us, to support and heal us, to help us find balance. So doing grounding exercises is really beneficial right now. Working with crystals can be very helpful, very healing. Doing meditations to connect with the earth, taking a walk in the woods, just, or by trees, bringing plants, flowers, a Christmas tree or a Yule log or whatever into your home. Like, the earthy energies are very supportive and working in this loving, beautiful harmony with the energy vibration of humans and animals right now. All right, so let me just see where Spirit wants to highlight from the messages in this book. Not easily deceived, Ram helps creative projects move forward by establishing structure, order, organization, and command. Ram strengthens confidence and self-esteem by encouraging us to do our best and to trust our foundation of experiential wisdom. So I feel like, your creative projects are supported right now, too. That's a message for a number of us. There's definitely great blessings on the table. Let me get this energy of the Ace of Fossils. Here we go. Up and running. The themes with this card are abundance, strength, spirit, gratitude, love of earth. Its message is celebrate the sacredness in all life. A very celebratory energy, for sure. Even though we have this tsunami wake-up call card here, and we have this lotus unfoldment card, okay, there's sort of an understanding or a cradling kind of from Father Time, from Earth, about any upsets, any trauma, anything that gets shaken up. There's sort of like this wave or this hand, this cradling of Father Time, of Earth, that says to you, okay, yeah, we're going through some change. We've done that before, time and time again. But look at what's unfolding. Look at all the love and joy and beauty and potential. Look at the magic. And so this wake-up call is coming more as like an energy of enlightenment, an energy of, even if something negative happens, I feel like you're apt to be able to connect to God, Source, Creator. You're able to have like a clear, good channel and really get insights, get clarity or understanding about why it's happening, or be able to see the positive, optimistic, abundant point in it, focus on it. The rainbow gets created, and you realize that things aren't permanent, So the sun went away, it'll come back. So the rain went away, it'll come back. I don't know. There's something, it's definitely like profound. It's connected into epiphanies, higher spiritual understanding, big shifts in a positive way, an unfoldment of things that you've worked for, of gifts, of blessings, of love, connected into this card, which I don't always see with that. Like, especially to the degree that I'm seeing it now. So, you know, if that was scaring you, you don't have to let it. There is this theme here of like taking action and personal responsibility, especially on a mental and super especially on a physical level, having to do with your body, okay, and your health, you know, and like exercising and stretching, but also with your words and your thoughts and, you know, lightening them up, thinking positively, thinking loving, joyous thoughts, thinking optimistically, and that kind of thing. But yeah, there's a lot of spiritual help and blessings around. Let me go back into the book. Gratitude, love of earth, abundance, strength, spirit, celebrate the sacred in all life. Okay, what else does spirit want to draw our attention to? Okay, blessings of abundance and prosperity, yes. For some, you know, unexpected rewards, gifts, business ventures, or monetary gain may be yours. It's asking you to draw upon creative inspiration, available resources, and a realistic plan to set things in motion and manifest what you truly desire. I do feel like some of you, when you get together with family or soul family, whoever you're getting together with around the holidays, there may be some like conversations, some collaboration that helps you to build some sort of plan. It gets some needed information, data, leads for things, solutions, finding people who either can help you and want to help you with something, and will help you with something, or who may know somebody who can help you with something. So there's like a building of like career or creative projects, the building, like the foundation, or a new foundation for the new year, the new decade moving forward, that can occur for a number of us. All right. Safeguard the environment and ensure a healthy planet for future generations. There's an altruistic, like, there's like a we are all one sort of energy here too. And it's like, not only do people want to give and help build things, to help an individual or to benefit, you know, your dreams or your desires, your wishes. But there's also like seeing how it's good for others as well, seeing how it's good for the collective, and really people feeling really good, ambitious, excited, joyous about the idea. Receiving this card is a hint to get outdoors, express your independent spirit, and deepen your strength of character. So there is, again, that message about your individuality, about nature and the earth being supportive of you, maybe taking a little time outside. Don't lose sight of your individuality and just mesh with a family completely. You definitely want to maintain your individuality and who you are. It's part of that balance thing that we were talking about before. Okay, that's the message that I'm getting from Spirit, because Spirit wants you to be at your best and bring your best energies to the table, not in a giving away of your, not in a like depleting sort of way, in an energizing, revitalizing way. This is a message affirming that you are at your best when you are your authentic self, your unique individual self. And I mean, you're also at your best in collaborating with others, but you're at best when you have a healthy balance. You're not at best when you lose yourself to other people's energies, because you're constantly around other people and they start rubbing off on you so much that you lose your sense of self, you lose your identity, and your spirit guides just kind of look at you and they're like, what? Where did they go? You know, so there's this energy element, recommendation, what have you, of making time to spend a little bit of time in nature, even though it may be very cold where you are. Spend a little bit of time in nature, connecting on a soul level to your higher self, to spirit, to God, to source, maintaining your individuality and like cleansing off other people's energies to return to what is authentically you. Connect to your deepest inner knowing, individuality. Regenerate your body. What else do we have here? Acceptance. I mean, I see it, coming up in multiple ways, how that's supportive of your goals, your ambitions, your energy level, the amount of love and joy that you're able to give and to receive, and just prosperity, abundance, success, joy, high vibrational frequencies in general. So hopefully you do as well, and you can make some time for yourself to do that. I almost feel like, I really do, I almost feel like I'm getting the message that God will miss you if you do not. Like, God misses you when you do not make time to just be at one with nature, be at one with yourself and with spirit and with God, source, creator, goddess, whatever. Okay? So, hopefully there's no need to do that. Hopefully you can work on your connection to spirit as well. Because I feel like your angels, your spirit guides, they're like, we don't want to be left out either. We don't want you to abandon us and like put up blockages to the connection we have with you either. This is a very open energy of abundance flowing on multiple levels, multiple dimensions. I hope you have a wonderful Christmas, wonderful Kwanzaa, wonderful Hanukkah, wonderful Yule, winter solstice, whatever, everything that you celebrate. I hope you have wonderful holidays. I hope you have a wonderful new moon in Capricorn and new moon in Capricorn season. And really, really, I'm very grateful for the energies on the table that I'm seeing here. I hope you are as well. Take care. Be well. I'll talk to you later. Bye-bye.